Hackers are now able to ban anyone they want. Something insane happened in the classic lobby, and so much more stuff in today's video that I want to talk about after I ask you to subscribe, because whenever you subscribe, my day gets a trillion gazillion times better, and I also squished this guy in my hand. But anyways, there's so much news I want to talk about today, with the first story being some updates to the classic, and then after that, I'm going to talk about this huge exploits that's going on that got KreekCraft and many other YouTubers potentially banned. It's actually insane. Let's start off with the first story, which is the boss fight. So I was going to talk about the leaks of the boss fight today, but the boss fight literally came out today, so I can't really talk about the leaks because it's actually out now. But basically, a day or two ago, there was a bunch of leaks basically claiming that there is going to be a boss fight in the Hunt lobby, or the classic Hunt lobby thing, and the leaks were correct, because now there is a boss fight where you can fight 1x1x1 under the duck. I like using the keypad to enter like a special code that is randomized on every server. It's really cool, and I kind of expected this to happen, kind of, not really. I mentioned it in a previous video, and it is in fact real. Now, when you do this whole thing, you don't get anything from it, from what I can understand. You just get credits and tokens and ticks. You don't really get an item or anything, which is kind of annoying. I thought there was going to be like a final item that you can get for, like, you know, fully completing everything, but I'm guessing Roblox is just giving you more ticks and tokens because there's going to be another event in the future where you're going to have these tokens to spend as well. But as you can see, here's one of the tweets about this, where it says, to trigger the 1x1x1x1 boss battle in the classic hub, you must find the 4 hidden numbers, pay attention to the colors around the map, and input them into the keypad under the epic duck. Now, I think I know where all these numbers are. I think one's in the volcano, one's on the duck itself, one's in like the moon, and there's one more somewhere else. I forgot, guys. Sorry. You gotta watch a tutorial, guys. But yeah, the code is always randomized on every server, and yeah, it finally works. I remember seeing this code like day one and figuring it out and like not understanding how you input it and whatnot, but I'm guessing it's because they didn't have a keypad yet, and now there's a keypad, and yeah, you get the whole point. So yeah, go do the 1x1x1 fight on the Hunt hub thing. I've heard some pretty raving reviews about it. I've heard it's pretty cool, but also I've heard a lot of people kind of mad that like it doesn't actually give you a special item or anything, which I understand as well. Now, again, we do have like 24-ish hours until this whole event is over, so maybe some other stuff could happen, but honestly, guys, I think this is it. I don't think there's going to be any more items. I think this is all that's going to happen. That kind of sucks. I wish there was like a big item like the Hunt, how the Hunt had like the egg thing, but you know, whatever. I'm not complaining too hard, but you know what I am going to complain about, okay? UGC creators literally just stealing all of the Hunt items, or the classic items, sorry, I keep getting it mixed up, and re-uploading them as UGC. So here's one screenshot I found right here, where basically someone re-uploaded the bucket hat as a UGC item. Now, I'm guessing this has been taken down like instantly, but this isn't the first time this has happened. I've seen so many items like this being uploaded over and over and over again over the past little while. It's actually just insane. Like, there was that Valk, the original like Valk that was released for the event, that got re-uploaded like instantly, like 50 times, and it wasn't deleted for a while. And now I guess they moved on to the bucket hats. Now, I guess the perk with this is that if you buy the UGC, you waste money because you can get it for free in the event. And also, the UGC version doesn't have the like fancy textures, you know, because if you don't know, every single event item has like special PBR textures, which means it has like indents and like shininess, and like it looks a lot cooler. And UGC items, I don't think, are allowed to do that yet. So yeah, that's it, really. I like the description on this, too. It says, this item is 100% modeled by our modeling team. We are not attempting to take sales from any original Roblox items. Any false DSA or DMCA notices will be handled by our legal team. Yeah, so these guys are obviously just trolling, but whatever. I mean, if you buy this hat anyways, you're kind of stupid. You can just get it for free anyways. So, I mean, that's your loss if you buy this dang hat. Now we can move on to the next story, which just happens to be this funny, like, tweet here that I saw. There was, like, some crazy drama where basically Maximum ADHD uploaded an item to Roblox, which if you don't know who Maximum ADHD is, he's a ginormous developer. He goes to RDC like all the time. He's like very popular. He's very cool. But basically, he uploaded a hat that basically kind of used an old model and texture for an old Roblox item. As you can see, it says the verified sign. And then if I scroll up, you can see he changed it to say this, right? It's just a little meme hat. It's not that big of a deal, right? But basically, someone called him out to say, hey, glad to see Roblox doesn't care about, you know, popular developers stealing textures. Now, me personally, I don't think this is the same. This is a sign that he changed. It's not that big of a deal. The funniest part about this is that Maximum ADHD made another item in reply to this tweet called POV Rich Roblox Developer, where he did the same thing, and he uploaded the whole tweet conversation onto a sign. That is, I don't even know how to like react to this, but that is hilarious, bro. That is the most pettiest, like most hilarious thing I've ever seen in my life. And yeah, again, I think this is fine. I don't think him taking this sign is that big of a deal. He even changed the model a little bit. It's two rectangles, guys. Chill. chill. But now we can move on to our next story, which is people being mad at the Demon Shank's price, which if you don't know, the Demon Shank or whatever is the new sword that released on the classic. And yeah, basically what it is it's a linked sword that has been hacked by 1x1x1, and the price of it is pretty expensive. Okay, so here's just one tweet about it. I don't know who this company is. I don't know what they are. I don't know. They're just on my front page on Twitter, whatever. But they did include a screenshot of what the Demon Shank is going to cost, which is 40,000 Robux. Now, it is out right now, and you can go get it. And yeah, a lot of people are mad at the fact that it's expensive, but to be honest, guys, they haven't had an expensive item like this throughout the whole event. I mean, they had the packages, okay, but I don't think those count because that's not like a part of the event. So I think Roblox is allowed to have one expensive item, especially because this item is apparently going to be limited. Now, I guess we'll see if this item actually like holds its value. I highly doubt it will. So only buy this if you really like it. Yeah, it's 40,000, and I've seen a lot of people kind of get mad at it because it's expensive, but either way, whatever, guys. I don't know. I think it's fine. I think the price is whatever. I mean, it's going to be a limited item. We'll see what happens. I feel like everybody that buys this is going to lose their money, but maybe I'll eat my words later. Who knows? But yeah, on top of all of that, people are just mad that it's so expensive. That's it, guys. that's really it. But now we can move on to the next story, which just happens to be KreekCraft getting banned by a hacker. Okay, so KreekCraft tweeted out this 45 minutes ago, saying literally 60 seconds before the event started, star creators are getting mass targeted by exploiters and hackers. It is a problem, and Roblox needs to solve it, with a screenshot of him being banned, okay, for apparently saying something in his roles. His ban says Roblox does not permit attempts to threaten users in order to force them to do something they don't want to do, with the reason being extortion and blackmail. And it says something happened in his group where basically his group role description was called I hacked you KreekCraft. I don't know what's going on here, but what I'm guessing is happening is there's a way that you can change descriptions for group ranks. I don't know. And people did that to KreekCraft and then reported it, in which he then got banned for it. I don't know, dude. This is really confusing. I don't know exactly what's going on here. I'm going to try and get more information and then put it after I yip yap about this. But yeah, looking through my personal group, you can see that I have like, you know, group ranks, and then I have group descriptions. So I'm guessing this was changed in KreekCraft's group somehow. And yeah, that's so weird. I don't know how that even happened, but at the end of the day, KreekCraft is banned for a day, so he's not allowed to play the last 24 hours of the whole event, which is so insane. That is so sad. But yeah, I'm guessing this is like an actual exploit because somehow someone changed his group role set description, which it was not done by KreekCraft. So yeah, I guess we'll see what happens, dude. We'll see if Kreek gets unbanned from this. I imagine he will, but I just wonder what's gonna happen, dude. Like, are more people gonna start dropping like flies with bans or what? I imagine that's probably gonna be the case unless Roblox fixes this, because it does seem like a real exploit. And as you can see, we have Albert just saying, don't worry, I saved Roblox. See, what a goat. He's saving us all. But yeah, you can see so many YouTubers just like talking about this and saying frowny faces and like sad stuff because yeah, Kreek got banned for a whole day, which by the way, the event is lasting for only one more day. So he literally can't play for the rest of it. But now we can move on to the last story, which just happens to be everyone's videos and opinions about the classic, because yesterday was the day everyone uploaded their videos basically talking about their opinions on the classic, such as Sketch uploaded his video. As you can see here, the Roblox classic event was we also have KreekCraft uploading his video. As you can see here, why everyone hates the classic event, which was my title, KreekCraft. What the heck, dude? And then we also have John Roblox uploading his video about it as well. As you can see, Roblox the classic event, it sucks. And there was probably some other people that I missed, but those are the main people that I watched yesterday talk about this. And the main consensus is that the lobby is really good, but most of the games really suck. And yeah, it kind of leaves the event at a pretty mid status for a lot of YouTubers and people that talked about it. I think John really hated it, but yeah, other than that, it seems like not a lot of people are big fans of this event, which yeah, I agree. I played most of the event so far. I think I'm literally like 5 tokens away from completely 100%ing it. And yeah, I also agree. A lot of these games really sucked. But a lot of them were pretty good. Like Dusty Trip was freaking cool. I had a lot of glitches where it didn't give me one of my ticks, but you know, that's besides the point. But yeah, the event was all right, and a lot of YouTubers seem to think that as well. But yeah, that's going on with all that. Bye.